Hey guys, welcome to Cold Antler Farm. This is vlog number 35. So, I started daily rides with Merlin again, and I've been not doing enough groundwork because today was more of an arm wrestling match than a happy little trail ride. We started out with some nice walking down the road and going right past the farm without wanting to turn back, and then we went up the driveway of a neighbor's property to say hello and get used to visiting friends and neighbors, and we turned around, went right back the driveway, and at that point something changed. I could tell at that point this guy just wanted to go home. He just figured his time for riding for the day was done, right? Right, big guy? But because I'm trying to spend a little more time we go out every time, instead of just turning back after 10 or 15 minutes, I was like, okay, let's go down the road a bit. And we were going down the road and things are great. Turkeys, they're here, of course. Can you see them? Hi, Lucas. Lucas says hi. So we're going down the road and things are going, kind of fine. And then he just decides he is done and he won't move forward. And if I spin around in circles, he starts bucking. And when he starts bucking, he realizes he can just not turn and buck where he's standing. And so, what did I do wrong? Well, many things probably. I didn't quit while I was ahead. I pushed him probably farther than I should have for an older horse just getting back into daily riding. 2, not enough time doing groundwork. We did a very small amount of groundwork, just, moving his feet and some basic circles and stopping and looking and watching for changes, but it was nowhere near enough time. It should have been a good 20 minutes of groundwork and a 10-minute ride, not the other way around, or the small ratio that I did, which was like 5 minutes of groundwork and 30 minutes of riding, right, buddy? You put up with me. You good boy. And after that, after the bucking started, I was like, well, let's just ride this out, let him have his fits, and then just explain to him through basically spinning in circles or just stopping and making him turn around and go the way I want to go the way I want. It didn't work out so great. I mean, I didn't get hurt. I did learn that I should wear a helmet next time. I usually don't, but and I know you can. I expect a lot of lectures in the comments, but for the next couple of rides, I will be wearing helmets. I guarantee it. He's not a crazy bucker. If he wanted to really hurt me, he could have. He just did basically crow hopping that feels like bucking when you're on the back of a horse that weighs near a ton. Well, half ton. So, so back in the saddle, huh? Just a little rough. So I just wanted to update you guys on that and like to say hello to Merlin. He's getting a little grayer in his older age. And there's other stuff to talk about, such as chicks and turkeys and rabbits, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Spring is definitely on the way to Cold Antler, and I'm here outside, which is great. It's probably 40 degrees, and there's no real bad wind, and there's no rain, and the sun's even out, although we are on the shady side of the house, ergo the lighting change. But there's some good news. It's loud out here, but I got a buck today from Livingston Brook Farm, a giant chin buck, and my female rabbit was bred today. I witnessed the act myself 2 or 3 times, and then he went into his own separate hutch, and she's in hers. And so 27 days from now, I will be putting a nesting box into her hutch, and if all goes as planned, there will be a litter of rabbits here in about 3 days after that. So by May, there should be a nice crop of new rabbits here. Do you see what I'm dealing with? That's a turkey, right there, and then there's geese out and about. I mean, you can't blame them. You can finally move around outside, so they are, just like me and Merlin were. Besides the new buck and the breeding rabbits, there has been an order placed for 100 Freedom Ranger chicks from the Freedom Ranger hatchery, and those birds will get here closer to May, and they're going to be raised on pasture. Well, brooded indoors first, and then brought outside to pasture on several different chicken tractors. So that is exciting for me. They'll be made big enough that the horse can pull them every day, or that basically I can pull them every day if I want to save the effort of hitching up the draft horse every morning. It's a give or take as far as what is the advantage. You can put 50 birds in a larger outdoor tractor that can be moved by a horse, or you can put 15 to 20 birds in several smaller tractors. So one is one motion of moving with animal power once a day, and the other one is using human power 5 times a day. So we'll have to weigh the odds and decide what I want to do and what costs for lumber and supplies. I have no problem hitching up a horse every day, but it also might be less work to just grunt and pull the tractors than it would be to harness the horse if it's raining or miserable or muddy outside. So that's the other new thing: chicks and rabbits and bad pony rides. But the lesson of Cold Antler Farm, if there's any lesson, it's that a bad ride or a muddy day or frustration is just what's happening right now today, and the only real way to fail is not a bad ride or rabbits that don't produce a litter or chickens that might die in a rainstorm. I don't know. I'm just guessing about what could go wrong this summer. The lesson isn't to view things perfectly. The lesson is to just keep doing them. You don't give up because you fail or because you make a mistake or because a chicken dies because a weasel got it or because the horse was acting badly, so we put him away and we don't ride him because we're scared. You ride him because you know what it feels like to ride a horse when it's 80 degrees and beautiful and all you want to do is pack dinner and a hard cider in a saddlebag and bring your favorite book and ride up into the mountain behind me and spend a sunny day with him grazing and me reading and then riding gently home. Those are the days I look forward to. But it takes, March comes in like a lion and hopefully out like a lamb, although it's April and he's still a lion. So there's other avenues to do, as well as calling my friend Dave, who's a very amazing horse trainer and my farrier. He can give me some more tips on natural horsemanship and things I can do before I take him out riding and to stop bad habits. But the point is, it's spring and things are happening here. And hopefully, if you keep watching these vlogs, you'll see things happen along with me. Right now, it's muddy and there's poo all over the ground and ice and there's no grass and nothing's green and the horse is kicking and Gibson's got a bum leg. And it's just it's the end of winter, but things will be better. And I am sure by June, I'll be swinging in a hammock under that maple tree. I will be playing my banjo after having a wonderful trail ride with my horse and contemplating an amazing chicken or rabbit barbecue dinner. And that's how it goes. You keep on keeping on, and you don't let things like today get in your way. Thanks for watching.